Hey, what's going on, my fellow idiots? Welcome back for another episode of Idiot Proof Cooking. So today my sweet tooth was craving something mint chocolate, and if you've seen previous episodes of mine, you would know that my favorite flavor combination is mint chocolate. I absolutely love it. So with that in mind, I've decided to make some mint chocolate chip cookies today. The first thing we'll need is a large mixing bowl, and we'll start off by adding in 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Look at that, I pre-poured it ready for the video. Coming prepared today. After you add in the flour, you're going to pour in a 1/4 cup of white granulated sugar, or have your daughter do it, but hold on a minute here, Rose. Some of the sugar stuck to the bottom, so we got to scrape the rest out. And then once the white sugar's in, we are then going to add in 3/4 of a cup of light brown sugar, or get your daughter to do it if she's helping. Rose was really interested in helping out with the cookies today. There's the brown sugar so you can see. Once the brown sugar's in, we're going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, and we're going to just mix all of the dry ingredients together. Now, I'm not adding in any extra salt because I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of salted butter just left out at room temperature for 45 minutes to an hour to soften up. You don't want to fully melt it. If you're going to use unsalted butter, you should add in a 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt. Then crack in 2 large eggs, and then just use your electric mixer and mix everything together for the next 3 to 5 minutes until you've got a cookie dough. It's going to come out crumbly still, but if you were to squeeze it in your hand and compact it, it does form into a shape. That's the consistency you want, obviously, because you want them to form into cookies. Now, once you've mixed the dough together, throw in a cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then I'm going to add in about 2 teaspoons of peppermint extract, and then last but not least, I'm going to add in some green food coloring. This is certainly optional, you don't have to use the food coloring, but I really just want to illustrate the green color to really just reinforce that these are mint chocolate chip cookies. So then just get out your electric mixer once again and mix these all together until they're combined. Once they are, I like to stick the cookie dough in the fridge for the next 2 to 3 hours to let the dough harden up. It'll help prevent the cookies from spreading out too far when you bake them. So let them sit in the freezer for 2 to 3 hours. After about 3 hours, the cookie dough is nice and hard, so it's time to start making cookies out of it. Now, I've got a large baking sheet here, and I'm just going to use enough cookie dough to make a ball of cookie dough about the size of a golf ball, maybe just slightly smaller, just like this. And we're just going to press it down on the baking sheet and repeat the process until we have about 15 cookies. Look at that. Look at that. All right, so preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit and bake these for the next 14 to 18 minutes until they come out done. Look at those. They didn't spread out too far. They actually retained a nice shape, and they're not overly burnt. They're still slightly gooey, which is nice. But, you know, like everything we bake on the channel, we've got to let these cool down. So I'm going to let them cool down for about 45 minutes, maybe just an hour or so. Just enough time so that they're not piping hot. But look at these beautiful things. I did crush that one a little bit, and I almost dropped it there a little bit. Oh boy. But these came out amazingly. They are nice and minty smelling and chocolatey smelling. Let's go in and taste test them, shall we? But before we do, hold on. I want to put them all in a bowl just to arrange them nicely. Meg's got to take photographs of these, obviously, for my channel. Look at those. Look at those. They are delicious looking, and they smell so minty. All right, taste test time. As you can see, the official taste tester is very excited to try these. Look at the interior shot of the cookie. That is perfect. All right, Rose gets the first taste test. That was a quick thumbs up today. She liked that. There you go, bud. You can have that. And she was arguing with me. She didn't want half a cookie. She wanted a whole cookie herself. Oh, man. Yeah, she wanted a whole cookie. I kept trying to offer her half a cookie, and she kept arguing she wanted the whole one. So anyways, there's the first taste test for me, and these were fantastic. Nice and minty and chocolatey, the perfect combination. I love mint chocolate. If you like mint chocolate, you should give these a try because they were super simple to make and very minty and chocolatey and delicious. But let's call it there. I hope you like what you saw here today. And if you did, why don't you drop me a comment, like the video, or even subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for watching Idiot Proof Cooking. Oh, hold on. Rose, here you go. Here's a half cookie. Oh, and she just had scones with a whole one. Thanks for watching Idiot Proof Cooking, and we'll see you again next time.